Joining me now is Dr. Seetharaman, who's the Chief Executive of Doha Bank. Doctor, thank you so much for spending some time with us. How do you see all of this falling out, specifically in terms of oil prices and its effect on the region?
Thank you for having me. It is very delicately poised, isn't it, in terms of global disruptions, trade or investment, banking or finance, on financial markets especially. Currencies or commodities, bonds are going to have highly volatile situations. While the withdrawal of United States was spelled out, the dimensions needs to be bifurcated in multiple form and substance. And that's where the challenge is. After signing the agreement in 2015, plenty of initiatives taken by global functional makeups, whether it is countries or continents. Now, all are getting disrupted. We need to dimension it in details. Now, when it comes to oil price, it's definitely, as John has mentioned, it's going to have a definite positive impact for price going up. It's good for the Gulf states. They can supplement additional supply from Saudi Arabia. That's definitely in the cards. But in my opinion, the supply disruption from Iran will move back to the border trading, whether Turkey or China or India. Those are the markets which were consuming Iranian oils. And it remains to be seen what sort of oil futures, because of geopolitical tensions, you have seen the reflection of the past. Oil may touch even $100 in the next few months' time.
And you mentioned that higher oil prices would be good for the Gulf states, Saudi Arabia in particular, but I can't imagine that regional instability would be good for those countries as well. So it's either or, right? You have President Trump hoping to squeeze Iran to the point where there may be an internal revolt within its own government. Is that something that the region is willing to tackle at this point?
Absolutely right, Brianna. We don't want to be excessively priced. So that's why there has to be a balancing act. It was coming together well, and OPEC and non-OPEC came together, and they were moderating their stand. Now, this geopolitical flash is going to create much bigger confusion. Now, what sort of development in the next few months is going to decide the financial markets. And commodity market is directly connected with the currency market. We have seen dollars shaping up well. Now, dollar index is going up, and you will see the reflection in the currency market, commodity market as well. So all these are interconnected, and this disruption is going to create more and more speculation in the financial markets.
We talk about isolating Iran. One country that we know has been isolated over the past year because of the blockade is Qatar. How has that impacted the economy over the past year?
We are self-reliant. We have, realigned our new normal. We have moved in terms of logistics. Our financial stability has been showcased well, and we have growing partnership with global functional makeups, and plenty of recognition that market liberalization is a bigger opportunity. It turned out to be a stable functional environment in the last 11 months.
Is this something that's sustainable, though, going forward? I mean, at what point do you call a detente and hope to get back to relations as normal?
Absolutely stable and functional. We have seen the reflection of IMF report in the spring meeting, and Qatar is set to grow not less than 2.6 to 2.8%. And you have current account surplus with oil price quoting over $70, and fiscal consolidation is taking place, plenty of non-hydrocarbon growth. So the market liberalization taking place, more and more reassurance in terms of social governance and political progression and social progressions. That's the reflection we are seeing in the new normal of Qatar.
Sounding rather optimistic, Dr. Seetharaman. Thank you so much. We appreciate you joining us.